Another episode, another reaction to Avatar The Last Airbender. This time it's book 2, episode 7. Are you ready? Let's just get into it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Nick, Nickelodeon. Hey. Okay, he kind of looks like the water teacher. But that didn't look like her at all. Toph. I can't even think of Chris Toffer, is how I remember her name. That wasn't Toph. Bonk. Avatar The Last Airbender. Previously on Avatar. The separation. Book 2, Earth, Chapter 7, Zuko Alone. This will be a Zuko heavy episode? Alright. I'm into it! It's got a little bit gaunt. Aw, but feed that thing! No! I'm worried for the animal, too. Mama? No. Woof. Feed me too! I'm so hungry. Cow pigs. Zuzu. I feel like you should still share your name. Not Zuko, but a name. Yes, food. Food! Oh, he's bad at this. I'm just happy for Lamer. Let's go, man. Like their name. You are welcoming him into your true he's coming into your home, Dad! How, like, I get not wanting to ask him about his past, but like his name? I'm still a little bit bothered by that. And I also love that all these animals are called by like two animals. Yeah, like that, turtle duck. Mama duck be like, excuse you? Get away from the big meanie. You find somebody for me, Mama? Yes. But ooh, busting say. Ugh. This was choppy one. Interesting. Yikes. So Ira was actually supposed to be the Fire Lord? Boy. Man. Feel sneaky. I mean, I guess if he's just playing with them, it's not good. Hmm. Mm. Ooh, bullies are coming back. Ooh, ah. Why are they smiling during this? This is not okay. Why bother coming and taunting them? Jerk. No. Ah, there you go. I want to see this little boy again all grown up and with fighting skills. Okay. And if it's bad, doesn't matter. Well, duh. Yes, mama. She's so evil. What happened? She's not bad. She's just got a bad personality. Mm. Hmm. She's a little sadist. Hmm. What a lie if it is. Oops. What? He could join the army, but by being tied to a post. I hate these guys. I hate them so much. Just bullies. Mm-hmm. Get him. Bonk. Oh, is he gonna use fire? Don't use fire, whatever you do. There we go. Just don't use fire, Zuko. You might want to, but you can't. Did Mom sacrifice herself? No! No! No, 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 no. Not good. Oh, even worse. Fudge. Okay, they're not taking this as bad as I expected. Yeah, your side. If you're going off of teams, your team killed his brother. Hmm. That was a very lore heavy episode, and I'm still a little bit confused on some things. Questions, but not necessarily questions that I'm asking answers for, unless it is just explained within and I just didn't get it. I do understand now that Ira was supposed to be the one that succeeded their grandfather, Zuko's grandfather. But he lost his son in Ba Sing Se because of bad decisions, because of what? I really hope we get more information on Ba Sing Se, because I feel like that is a whole story that needs to be uncovered. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm so itching at it, but I feel like that's going to be something so vital to the main storyline. So I want to know. I want to know, but I don't want any spoilers. We get to see in this some of Azula's backstory, and oh my gosh, what a little brat of a child. I don't know why she's so feisty the way she is, other than she takes after her father and her grandfather, and just that war mentality of like, I want to be a winner and I am a prodigy and I can do anything, therefore I am entitled to a position better than my own. And so just putting down Zuko is a way of her getting there. And it could also be because, like we've already seen in some of the other tribes and the other situations there, the women are not seen as somebody of equal caliber. They are below the men, as with a lot of history. So I could see her fighting even harder for that and seeing her wanting to get her way further than that. I don't know if what she was saying was a lie or not. And I don't know if we will ever get an answer on that. The lie being, Iroh lost his firstborn son, so grandfather says that father has to kill you in order to feel the same way. And that would be good for her because then she is the next in line. But at the same time, is it just her lying to get inside of Zuko's head? I'm thinking this is where the questions are super, super prevalent, but I don't know if they matter. I don't know if mom killed grandpa, so that would not be something that was even a possibility to be happening. Or if mom decided to be the sacrifice instead, or mom was the sacrifice instead of him. But grandpa still died, so I think in my headcanon at this moment, what I'm thinking is what happened is that mom killed grandpa just so that Zuko's dad, I keep forgetting his name, Zuko's dad could become the new Fire Lord without having to murder Zuko. That's my headcanon at the moment. I don't know if it's completely confirmed or not, but that's what I'm understanding from this episode. And in order to, like, not have the repercussions of that, she just left. Makes me wonder if we'll ever see her again. I do like seeing Zuko pre and post mom, because he's not nearly the Zuko that we know now. He is not nearly the overachieving or like over pleaser or trying to do his absolute best of being this badass of a kid with fire spells. He still wants to try, he still wants to learn, he wants to do his best, but he's not like to the point of having to compete. And I think his mom was somebody who was there's like, it's okay, you are just trying your hardest, you are trying to do your best, and I appreciated that out of you, and I just want to know that you are loved, and I loved watching you try to grow, and it means so much to me as your mom. And having somebody be proud of him, he wasn't going down this toxic hole of like competition or having to be that person that has to do all that. So I liked seeing pre and post Zuko. It gives us a little bit more of a feel for Zuko, and it once again tells me that Azula is a little whiny. But she's a little sadist. She's over here even like wanting to watch the punishment while Zuko's like, can't see it. Whatever fire that's about to go down, I don't want to see Dad get punished. Wow. Iroh also, what a nasty little note. We got to see him pre and post his son dying. And now we finally got to see a little bit of the evil Iroh that I keep waiting. That's something gonna be bad with Iroh. So I don't want to give him my whole heart, even though I am. But so curious to see what happened at Ba Sing Se. I keep going back to that. We saw we saw Zuko go this whole episode by himself and trying to fend for himself on a lot of things. He still has a heart. We can see him choose not to steal food from the pregnant couple. We see him not choose to start the fight that when the kid threw the egg at them. We also see him not choose to go ballistic on the child that stole his swords and instead like share the experience of like, this is how you use them, this is how you fight. He found a lot of himself in that kid and likened himself to the kid and just related to them a lot with like losing somebody in the war and having to do the fighting and just trying to have to stand up for yourself in every situation. So it was nice to see him have a little bit more humility, perhaps is the word. I don't know if that's the correct word I'm looking for, but nice to see him being a human and like caring about other people or like not trying to cause this awful experience for everybody, and just focusing solely on himself and what he needs and stealing from people and just being very selfish and entitled. He actually just was like, okay, no, it's fine. This is life now. This is our related experience brings us to this point. He gave away his knife, which was a big deal for him. I'll always keep fighting. I do love knowing what it finally says, especially since that's the knife that he used to cut off his ties to the Fire Nation with. So that's always nice. The kid and the family. Oh, that dad. I'm still like, what? You're supposed to be like a protector of the family, and you're over here like, I don't care what his name is. Don't ask him what his name. I don't care what his backstory is. Don't ask him his backstory. I don't care anything about that. You want to do hard labor for me? Okay. I won't ask you any questions, just do the hard labor. Like, okay, fine. No, don't quiz the kid. But at the same time, I would like to know the kid's name if I'm going to feed him dinner. I just would. especially if we're gonna house him in the barn or whatever and all that. I kind of want to know the name of the person that's next to me. So that father figure. What are you doing? What are you doing? The fight at the end was pretty cool. I don't think it was the most epic of the fights that we've seen on this show. When it comes to the soldiers, the bullies, we could say they didn't even do anything soldierly. They were just being jerks in the street. So the bullies fighting Zuko. Nothing particularly that stand out about them fighting. Wasn't really interested in all of that. There was nothing that I was just like, oh yeah, I gotta see it again. Oh yeah, not like the last episode with all of our earthbenders. But the moment that Zuko used his fire, I knew he was going to, and I didn't want him to. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because again, most of these, I have to remember, most of the people that were there were just citizens. Most of the people there were the soldiers, and he had already whooped them. But oh my goodness, I was so waiting for the entire town to just be like, get out! Throwing stuff at him to make him get out, and I just was waiting for it for the entire town. They did still turn on him, especially when he went to go give the knife. What a powerful moment of him kneeling down to somebody else, even though it was just the kid. Him kneeling down was a great visual, and it was just like, wow. You think you are so high and mighty, and here you are kneeling to an Earth tribe kid. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I loved that visual and the humbleness that he has finally taken on. I think he's just about ready to meet up with Aang and actually have a discussion. I think it's time. I'm hoping it's time. But wow, what a moment when he releases his fire. I would like to know more about his mom. I would like to know more about that situation of how they became king. We got a lore-heavy episode, and I did really appreciate it. We did see the little girls again, about Mang and, cannot remember her name. The one that does cartwheels. I'll figure it out eventually, especially if we see her again. But we did get to see a little bit more of them and how they grew up together. So I wonder if Zuko had any friends growing up. Didn't seem like he did. But maybe we'll see somebody later on in a flashback. But until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching with me this week. I will see you again very soon. Bye for now. Mwah!